Good afternoon, everybody. Oh, you'll have to excuse the hair. It's got a mind of its own today. So, let us see which Monday's going to bring. I'm expecting company later. And I have a review that I'm going to put up on something later. I think I might put it here too. I don't know yet. So, what do you all need to know for your Monday? What do you all need to know for your Monday? Okay. Disagreements. Ooh. Agree to disagree is your... What in the fluff are you arguing about, and who are you doing it arguing with? Well, first off, what is the argument about? Holy crap. We're already having disagreements on a Monday. Agree to disagree. Okay. Let's get these out of here. Ooh. Agree to disagree. Give me that. Alright. Let's see what we're starting with, shall we? Queen of Pentacles. Ouch. So either an inheritance or some financial situation that you are having a disagreement on, and it ain't going to end pretty if you don't agree to disagree on said situation, and it's knocking you off balance. You're so worried about this financial disagreement that it's knocking you off balance. And it's knocking your higher self into conflict as well, with the Empress in reverse. That's never good. Ace of Wands. Usually this is a good thing when it's right side up. However, because of this situation and the disagreements you're having, you're trying to be dominant in this. Okay? You're being passionate, you're being this, that, and the other in the wrong context. Okay? So you have to be careful when you're having especially a financial disagreement, because it could end very, very badly. And you got the Nine of Swords. So not only are you having a financial situation going on, but it's affecting your mood and your emotions, and your not just your emotions. Your mental. It's fudging with your mental, because you aren't finding the common ground. Is there anything else they need to know about this situation? Money is never anything that should be argued about, but it is for some people. So your next cards that came out, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Your inner child is a little brat, okay? He's not even willing to try to fix this in the moment. This is going to get ugly. This is going to get ugly if you don't find common ground. With the Ace of Pentacles also in reverse. Wow. This is getting ugly. And the Five of Swords. This is I don't know what is going on here with this argument over money, but over financial anything, but it's not going to end well. And you're going to get financially unstable if you keep this up. Financially unstable? I got fur in my mouth. What the fuck? Excuse my language. So what else do we got going here? So if you don't agree to disagree, it's pretty much not going to be a very good situation. Okay. You have the inner strength to find the common ground. Okay, you have the inner strength to find the inner, but you're being stubborn as crap. The Queen of Cups is being affected. Your emotions, again, your emotions are being affected by this because you're not willing to find common ground. And you're one of you, whether it be them or you can't be, you're trying to do stuff in the dark with the Moon card here. You're trying to hide in the darkness. One of you is. Okay? One of you is trying to be sneaky. That's not going to end well. Okay? Not pretty. And someone's calling for justice and judgment. Don't know if it's you or the person you're having a disagreement with, but yeah, there's the justice card is out here. So justice might come for you or the other person, depending on how bad this really is. Knight of Wands. So your inner masculine is still in fight mode. Okay, usually this is a good card, but he's in serious freaking fight mode. And that couldn't be good for the situation, depending on how, what the argument's about. You gotta find common ground, because if this keeps up, it's not gonna end well. Wheel of Fortune. And once you do find that common ground that you need to find, you'll be okay. Then things will start going the way you want them to go. But you need to find that common ground first. And agree to disagree and leave it at that. You can't keep this up. It's not good for you. Or the other person either. Because it could cause you to lose this friend or whoever you're having this disagreement with. If they're a friend or something, it could end really bad. So, the Emperor. Your inner masculine has the ability to fix this. The inner power to put an end to all of this. Okay? If you're willing to put in the work yourself as well. But you need to stop all of this. Six of Swords. Or you're going to be finding yourself just sitting here floating. And an emotional and a financial standstill. And that's not a good place to be. Page of Wands, and your inner energy, your inner strength, your inner passion will start to take a hit. And you have no emotional support. Usually threes are about teamwork in some form or another, or the Trinity. You don't have an emotional, emotionally, you are stuck. They are stuck. Whatever is going on is so bad it's messing with their emotions too. This is why they say agree to disagree a lot, especially these days. Six of Wands in reverse. There's a falter here, a big one, and it's just getting worse. This is the stuff that'll happen if you don't find your common ground and agree to disagree. Seven of Cups. You're trying to hold your emotions above water. And you're through all this. But you're having a heck of a time doing it. And your Seven of Wands is about to, or Wands. You're losing you both are losing it emotionally and spiritually and everything else. This isn't good. All over an argument over finances. Whew. However, you got the Six of Cups here. There's something hiding behind all that anger about finances. This is why you need to agree to disagree about this. Set it aside, because there's something else coming. If you're willing to put your pride and and everything aside. I know it's hard for a lot of people to do that, but in this case, it needs to be done. And the reason I'm looking out the window is because hopefully my sister will be able to come today. Oh, I see. You're trying to mix business, so to speak. My hair in my mouth. Driving me crazy. Got the Lover's card out here. You're trying to mix business with pleasure. And it caught up with you. You're good lovers, but you can't just. And the Chariot's in reverse. That can't be good. So this offering with the Chariot is in reverse. So if you don't stop this, this is going to go away. You need to find your stability. Okay? You can find your stability again once you stop all this. You can find your stability again. You can build it right back up and build up your foundation again. Okay? Usually like this, it means the foundation is cracked and it's about to get real. This is telling you you can fix it. Okay? You can fix it. You just have to put in the work to fix it. Called it Five of Wands in reverse. 5 is conflict. Five of Wands is conflict. But you can stop this conflict. Both of you can. Okay? Both of you can. Both of you can stop this conflict. Seven of Swords. So you can deal with once you deal with that, then you can deal with the emotional end of it. Once you deal with the financial and agree to disagree, then you need to work on your friendship or relationship or whatever you're trying to work on. Ace of Swords. So you can become stronger, either friends or whatever. Okay? But the financial shit needs to get settled first. This just sounds funny. 4 of Swords. And you can find the emotional balance. And stop battling with your emotions, your inner emotions. What I say about judgment. Judgment's coming. Either for you, them, or both. You, both of you, or whoever you're having this disagreement over with. This is not something I would want to deal with, that's for sure. So then, that weather needs to decide what it's doing. 10 of Pentacles usually means a new project, a new financial thing, but as long as you guys are fighting over whatever financial thing's going on right now, you're not going to reach this. Okay? You're not going to have a new financial or a new project, a new anything. Everything's at a standstill. And with the Empress in reverse, that means you cannot birth. You can't bring anything else and birth a new beginning of any kind. You're stuck. Both of you. You're stuck. Not good. So your hermit is not allowing you to just chill for a minute. Constantly going, constantly doing this. No. Sometimes it's good to be in hermit mode, but you're not willing to do that. This is not going to end well. Like I said, if this keeps going, this is not going to end well. And your inner masculine's going to get hit more than ever. The weather's got to figure out what it's doing. So your Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is not good. Money hungry inner child throwing a tantrum. And that is not good. Usually that means they want to learn something, or they want to go to school, or they want to do this or that or the other. Oh, not in this case. And the Fool card's in reverse because you're both acting like a fool. You're trying to play each other as the fool, and he's getting confused of what you want. There is a breakthrough, however, if you want that breakthrough with the 10 here. There's a breakthrough. You've got to find that breakthrough. You've got to find it. It's right in front of you. So quit the arguing and the disagreeing. So your inner masculine can heal with the King here. And then you got the Hierophant out here in reverse. The Hierophant is a teacher. So you're not learning anything off of each other by having this argument. You're not learning a thing, neither of you. By arguing and just coming at each other, and you are not learning anything from each other. That's never a good sign. Three of Swords. And there's going to be some serious emotional damage. And everything else. There's going to be some serious damage done. Emotionally, mentally. You could end up just not being friends anymore or having anything to do with each other if this keeps up. And that's, if you guys were friends before, that's never a good sign. So, Three of Pentacles. You need to find your teamwork. Because you are a good team at once. You need to find your teamwork. You need to find your teamwork in this situation. That teamwork that you once had You need to find it again. Okay? You have it. You're just not using it. You're not idle, or you're not using it to your. You're not using it to either one of you's advantage. You have good teamwork. At least you used to. You can get it back again. And then once you find it again, you can just kind of Five of Pentacles. You can possibly begin a new project together. But you need to remember why you worked good together in the first place. And why all of a sudden the financial breakdown. I know I keep looking outside. So you got the Five of Cups. And you can come out of this and fix your emotional state and possibly help the other person fix theirs. Remember your teamwork, why you were working together in the first place financially on whatever project. Okay? Find that, and then you can start healing. Okay? And no more trying to be lovers. Okay? That's done. Because that's the biggest mistake you made. Sometimes mixing love and a job doesn't work out. You got the World also here in reverse. So you and whatever you were going to celebrate together isn't happening either. But you can break through this. Okay? You can definitely break through this. You just got to be willing to try. Be willing to try. Because if you're not willing to try, it's best to go your separate ways. Okay. Temperance. One or both of you needs to take a step back. Okay? Take a step back. Think before you make your next move. Temperance is all about chill. Taking the time to think about things, think things through before you make a next move. Especially if it's getting ugly. By the sounds of it or by what I see here, it's definitely getting ugly. Knight of Swords. You can, yeah. Once you get all this stuff fixed, you can start fixing all this stuff. Your emotional state, your mental state, all of it. And don't be so stubborn. Normally, This is a very powerful card this way. But don't be so stubborn. Okay? Don't let your pride get in your way. Okay? Don't do it. Don't let your pride get in the way. And then after you fix all that, choose your next path. Choose your next path after this. You get to make that decision. Nobody else does. Choose your own path. Which one do you want to do? Which one do you want to take? No one gets to make that decision for you. I hear vehicles. And remember, whatever happens, don't forget to do the shadow work. Okay, that's it for that. So, Ten of Swords. There's going to be a lot of healing that needs done here because a lot of damage has been done. A lot of unnecessarily damage has been done. You need to be able to find the new beginning and the way out of this. Both of you. Seven, or the Sun in reverse. This might end. This person was your sunshine, or at least you thought. That's what you get for thinking. You guys thought you were each other's sunshine. Nope. You guys mixed business with pleasure. Got in a fight over money, and now the sun's going down on your friendship and your relationship. Use your king to heal you for all this. Put in the work after this is over. You need to heal. You need to heal big time. Ace of Cups in reverse. You are broken. Heck, you both were probably broken. But now this is just confirms you both are broken. Emotionally. As well as mentally. You've got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. And your final card. And your inner child. You get it. You completely get it. She's destroyed too. You got a lot of work to do. A lot. Okay? Both of you need to agree to disagree. Fix this shit. If you're in a romantic relationship and you wanted to mix business with pleasure, that was a big mistake. and both of you are going to be on the losing end of that. Anyway, if this resonated with you, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you wish, and I will see you all later. Love y'all. Peace.